What's up, y'all? This is the Antonionachio. Welcome back to Terraria. Last time we finally took down the last two mechanical bosses, and now we actually got bunnies flowing in from the house. My bad. And we also kind of talked about a bit of the Halloween event that's happening around us right now. So after defeating the mechanical bosses, or all three of them at least, we'll be able to something new. Apparently, as it says in the bottom left, the jungle becomes restless. So why don't we just go over there and check it out? And obviously something's bound to be different over there because of the fact that it's just a but new enemies are going to be there, basically new threats. There's now going to be a new ore spawning on the ground. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be brand new into this game. Brand new to this, obviously. So yeah, another biome. Oh no, there's just an underground biome. Oh, there's my cactus house. That's cool. I honestly kind of like the hollowed biome because it's so peaceful. It's just as peaceful as the overworld. Well, almost as peaceful because there's if it weren't for killer unicorns and all. We have arrived at the old house from episode 6. So other than that, as the jungle becomes restless, all we have is a few new enemies that might come out from the ground, other than the giant tortoise, which is what I see. Now keep in mind the giant tortoise, giant fish thing that looks like a barracuda, and even this derpling over there, they were there from the start as soon as you start hard mode. But as soon as you get on the ground, yeah, there's gonna be a bunch. Enemies tend to get a little bit tougher, and there's a new kind of plan other than. And I forgot the hunter's potion again. Crap. Anyways, other than that, there is a brand new enemy other than piranhas. There are jungle creepers. And also there are another type of plant that's actually a little bit more aggressive, a little bit longer. Not the man-eater over there. That's not the man-eater, by the way. Moth hornets are new abbreviations. They've been here since pre-hard mode too. Giant tortoises are very difficult to deal with. Okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I might as well just tell you guys now. The enemy I'm trying to talk about is called the Angry Trapper. It is the most aggressive plant It is the most aggressive plant in this entire box of its own kind, apparently, and it's actually not that terrifying. Not very creepy as it sounds, but also it is kind of terrifying because it's so darn powerful. Well, as well. So keep in mind, be extra careful as you tread down the path of the underground jungle, especially if you're using like a hunter's potions, unlike me, who would just rather go fearless and just decided like it's cheating to use the use the hunter's potion. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and mine this new ore called chlorophyte. Might as well heal. So this is a new kind of ore. It spawns around the jungle after defeating all the mechanical bosses. You can use this to get some sweet armor and stuff, and even very interesting chlorophyte bullets that can actually home into your targets, which is actually kind of pretty cool to begin with, and it's also very. Oh, and speaking of angry trappers, there they are. I'm dead. That's right. Okay. Okay, other than dying off of my stupidity, I'm not using a potion. Angry trappers are the enemies that can be very difficult to handle, especially if you don't have the right equipment or even the hunter's potion, which I kept forgetting to use because I think it's cheating, obviously. But I don't think it's cheating. It's very useful anyway, but it doesn't matter. But at least one benefit from it is that they have a very rare chance of dropping another ranged weapon. This is relatively interesting. Oh, there's the Angry Trapper. And you thought freaking snatchers were really and you thought freaking snatchers were bad. Oh boy, there's some freaking angry trappers on board that are even worse. They would clap you if you're not careful. Especially if you don't have a hunter's potion like me, you're not like self-aware about this entire area, what it affects. Be careful. Because we don't want people. Because it would not be good if you guys died and I caused you guys to die, which would not be awesome. Which would not be awesome anyway, because it's so drastically kind of terrifying, but it's also kind of difficult to deal with. So anyways, let's keep going. One more thing. I have a life root, and those actually spawn randomly into the jungle biome, underground jungle. I think it's like after you face against mechanical bosses. If not, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not sure. Because I'm not 200% how when life root begins to spawn. But I'm assuming they spawn like after the mechanical bosses. If not, just let me know. Alright, so every time you use a life root, boom, you got 5 HP. Boom, you got another 5 HP. Got 5 more HP. Well, that's because I got 2. Every life root you use gives you at least 5 HP, and if you use all your life HPs, then you're probably gonna... Yes, if you got all the life HP, like... If you can use it up to 10 times, giving you at least up to 500 HP! I am not dying in here. Thank you. Shoot. Okay. Oh, frick. Frick! No! I'm probably gonna just ask myself this now, but how the hell did I not even explore this hive of the area? Was I literally too scared to go on because of those man-eaters over there? Oh. Also, there's ghosts. Yeah, I think they're part of the event, too. I'm literally... I didn't realize I have an angry Bazaar. Oh, this is good. Okay. This, right there, angry friggin' Bazaar, makes you be the poison. Plus, it gives you another step of actually making at least something, I think. Or... It makes you process up... I forgot. Darn. To something, and that something with the other somethings will make an Ankh charm or something. So, yeah, we're gonna make some... Yeah, the more we find, the better we feel. And the better conditions we can be in. Yeah, so the Ankh charm is like used for like make you immune to the majority of the things around you. And make life a hell of a lot easier. Also, there are moths up here. Yeah, also that's a moth. Those are our hard mode enemies, and they're even tougher. They're way tougher than you think. So I have not found a... So what I'm trying to look for right now is like, if there's another boss, it's basically another boss in the jungle. Pretty sure most of you have already called it. If not, then might go ahead and just, might as well say it now. I'm looking for a plant, in particular, called Plantera's bulb. And yes, you can probably tell it's obviously plantera. It's obviously plantera just to start it off. And right now I'm just exploring the entire jungle to actually hunt for one of these. So that way there are ghosts and okay. And to find a plantera's bulb, it's basically spawns on flat grounds, obviously. And as you continue to explore the jungle, you may have a chance at actually finding it in the first place. Angry Trapper! I swear, that's gonna be like the new trend. Remember how I first got jump scared over here by a man-eater? Yeah, those were good times. Ah, Medusa. Medusa. Angry TP! Yep! Screw you all. Freak the hornets! Freak the bees! Freak everything! Ah! Fish! And a bee. And an aquafama. And then this. Big ghost! God, it sounds like a cringy Halloween cartoon. What the friggity frig is that? Oh, it's a ghost. It's a skeleton! Oh, that's cool. It has a costume? I like a costume. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. And Angry Trapper. Come here, fucker. Oh, whoops. I got the Uzi! But damn, I got the Uzi today. Oh, there's an Angry Trapper. Don't worry, they're not gonna reach me. But damn, I got an Uzi today. It's awesome. Yeah, Uzis are the rarest. Is a very rare weapon you can get from coming across an Angry Trapper. I'm sorry about English, but I'm sorry with my wording anyways. And they're decent. They're a bit stronger than the Mega Shark itself, and it actually is pretty powerful. Alright, so apparently I have made a small platform. It's like, why the hell did you make a small platform over here? Well, the reason for this is because, well, obviously you need like a land that's like too high and too wide and stuff. And okay, I did not see that. And I took all my honestly, I took 5 minutes to make this, and then next thing I know, Plantera's bulb is right down there. It's ridiculous. Okay. Anyways, yeah, Plantera's bulb is the item we're looking for, and it spawns and obviously spawns the next boss we must defeat. So let me be right back. I'm gonna get the necessary equipment that I need to actually make myself a little bit in much better condition. Alright guys, I am back from all this grinding and stuff, especially there's a bunch of angry trappers and a giant turret trying to kill me. But the good news about this is that we got a full chlorophyll armor set. And with an Uzi that can help us as well. Bad news is I'm not very high on potions, so I have no idea. But anyways, this will all have to do. So we got iron skin potions, regeneration potions, archery, thorns, and heart reach as usual. And we have a full chlorophyll armor set. This time it's range, so should at least be a little bit better. It has better armor sets than this, so it should give us an upper hand. So when we equip them all, this will summon a powerful leaf crystal and will shoot nearby enemies. This is actually quite useful. This will definitely be quite useful if you're trying to fend up some enemies, especially if they're like, no matter how close they are, and they can just like go through walls, which is the best part, and you can just kill enemies on sight. But it's pretty helpful at times. So yeah, so with this chlorophyll helmet right here, I'm using a range class for now, and then I'll focus on melee at some point. So while I have 16% increased range damage and 20% non-consume ammo, I should have bought an ammo box with me, or brought one with me, but that's okay. But that's okay, we can still live without it. We got at least, but I still have at least a couple. I had a couple of heart lanterns, but I forgot them. But I definitely forgot them back at the house when I was trying to restock and everything. But anyways, let's kick some plant. Alright. I don't know. Okay. Got these potions. Chlorophyll armor set. I love my new style, by the way. Green looks fitting. I have an Uzi. I have a Mega Shark. Might as well put my Excalibur down. I have my Shadow Flame Bow. I don't need my Yellets because I have 2 of those already. So anyways, let's kick some plant. And coming from our bottom left corner of our mini map right over there, we have a plant coming right up, feasting on flesh. Plantera! One of the more difficult bosses in the game. Also one of the more amazing bosses with a really badass song to actually use. This boss I forgot to use things. But this boss has 3 hooks to keep it from going. Fires its own pellets, spike balls, and many more. If you go off from the surface, oh, it might be your worst mistake in your life, because he will come after you with a will come after you in ballistic rage. And as you keep shooting him, and here it is. He fires spike balls that actually bounce around the area like a mofo. And as it gets to his second form, he will stop shooting, but will have spores coming out of him, and will also have tentacles that can be very hard to dodge if you're not very careful or even prepared. So with this many walls around you, Plantera can and will grapple through walls to actually make it a little bit much more easier to navigate around you and eventually trying to kick your ass. But as you keep going around, Plantera has now been defeated. The Great Southern Plant Kill. And from that, we hear screams echoing from the dungeon. And from this, we got ourselves a little seedling, which gives us a pet sapling, a temple key that opens a jungle temple door, and a godly, amazing grenade launcher, which does deal damage, by the way. It does at least do damage upon impact, which is actually the very cool part about that, because it has splash damage. Although just be careful not to get too close. You could get yourself killed as well. So once you get the jungle key, you can actually finally navigate through the jungle temple. It's actually kind of difficult if you're not careful, because it's full. And from there, it's just the next place you can go to actually get some better equipment. Not only better equipment, but also like better items to obtain. So anyways, we have already, let's bring back our Excalibur and our Superior Bow and stuff and all that. So we're gonna go ahead and bring in our Uzi and all this stuff, but we're gonna go back because since it's Halloween, I gotta show you something. So apparently in second mode, there's not really much I can show you, because that's apparently something I realized that was actually later on in the game. So anyways, let's go to the dungeon and take a quick look at it. Okay, so in this dungeon, you know how there's just nothing but angry bones, dark casters and all? Well, there's even worse. There's enemies that are actually even tougher now that you defeated Plantera. Like what? So keep in mind, all these enemies spawn post Plantera, which made him. Oh my God! Yeah, so there are dark casters and even multiple more enemies that could that can really wham you at any point in this entire dungeon. But the one material you might want to go for is ectoplasm, because this is really a difficult. Oh shoot. Oh okay, at least it's. So the enemies are a lot tougher. The enemies are even more insane as it gets, and it actually gets a little bit more difficult. Also, we got angry birds. We got hell armor bones. They do instantly inflict fire damage on you, as if it was like a skeleton from hell. But yeah, well, anyways, as we keep going down, we got blue armored skeletons right on the left. We also have, yeah, blue armor bones. I'm sorry. Why did I take damage? Oh well. And be careful, because they will inflict a debuff on you, and this will be a real pain. It will inflict a real debuff on you, but it's like, it's similar to, oh, Skeleton Commando. Yeah, Skeleton Commandos fire things. Boneley's are basically, Boneley is basically a reference to Bruce Lee. Yes, armor polish. So as we keep playing, there's going to be even more and more enemies you get to encounter, but also the one enemies is like the biggest pain in the ass of them all. The Paladin. It's ironic because like a Paladin is usually the guy that defends things, and you probably might be mistaken of anything else. It'd be like the one guy that protects every one of you, especially if it's like for living up to its own name, but no. Necromancers are here too. But no. Paladins can literally clap you like there's no tomorrow. And just be extra careful as you tread through. Get some guns if you need to, because those really help out big time. Or like if you have like a rocket launcher, you can, and they're actually pretty far from you, that can actually help you out with that can probably help you out crowd control wise, because it actually is one of the toughest things you can actually go through this entire game. It's actually one of the toughest things before things. And there's Rusty Armor Bones. Oh shoot. Oh, and be careful because there are snipers in this game. Oh, and do you hate Call of Duty snipers? Then you're gonna hate the skeleton sniper, because they will literally snipe you. Oh yeah, goodie bags. Oh, and they will literally snipe you like there's no because why? Because we all hate you, apparently. So as we keep playing, you actually get, not only there's like terrible things, but there's also very good loot. So right now that I'm casting right now is called a magnet sphere, and it can also help out with crowd control, kind of. But do keep in mind it will not cross walls, so please be careful. So please use this at your own risk. And those little skulls you see, there are giant versions of them, and it could be a little bit even worse than they can. It could be worse than you can possibly imagine, honestly. So be careful, obtain as much loot as you can, and make the best outcome out of all the things on this entire experience. Oh, there's a paladin! But don't worry, as long as you keep hitting it. As long as you keep hitting it, it should not attack you. And I got the Paladin's hammer on the first try. Holy crap. Okay. It's broken, though. Don't worry, I can reforge it. Oh my god. I got this on my very first try. I did not realize that. Because stuff like the Paladin's hammer are very rare to come by. I don't know how I'm getting so lucky in this. I'm serious. Like, how exactly? I don't know. Oh, sniper scope. Oh yeah, the sniper scope. They actually, or rifle scope, whatever. But they actually help you zoom in a little bit farther for like weapons and all. I never knew I was gonna get this many loot so quickly, though. Also, in certain areas, there is literally a chance to actually get a biome key for that respective biome. Like, let's say I'm in the Crimson biome on hard mode, and all of a sudden I got a Crimson biome key. I can use that to get myself, find a Crimson biome related chest to get the amazing, to get a very special weapon exclusive to that, respectively. So yeah, each biome has their own respective chest. I'm not sure if I actually come across one of them yet. Okay, see that chest up there? That is a ice biome chest, and they're like, ow. And they're like used for so they're pretty much basically used for a key respective to the ice biome. And I think you can do things to actually farm. Oh, clouded voodoo dolls are also very rare to come by too. So the actual key itself right there, yeah, so like every time you kill an enemy, a dungeon spirit will randomly spawn. Will have a chance to spawn. And if they do spawn, kill them. You can kill them and get some ectoplasm out of it. Once you do that, you'll be able to craft anything with it. Oh, they got another tally counter too, so that's cool. Yeah, so I should have kept the Angry Bones banners because it'll probably just help out a lot because of the fact that they will, since they're all linked to the same type, which is basically related to Angry Bones, and it's kind of very useful at the time too. So, all right, so I decided to go back because I think we gathered plenty of materials enough. Might as well make some storings. Alright, Alright, we're live. I'm sorry guys, my controller died for a minute. Yeah, sorry guys, my controller died for a minute and stuff. So yeah, there's something I can show you. Anyways, I got something I can show you about. So if you have like at least 10 of these hollow bars, plenty of pumpkins, and even some ectoplasm, which you can get after defeating Plantera, you can obviously craft yourself a pumpkin moon medallion. So obviously, yes, you can make 2 of these. Yes, I can obviously make 2 of these because I have plenty. You need 10 hollow bars. I only had 28. Now you can obviously farm hollow bars by defeating mechanical bosses, which you can be like Skeleton Prime, the Twins, Destroyer. You get what I mean. But even then, this is all the equipment that I have. So we're gonna start our first ever pumpkin moon once it hits 7:30. So anyways guys, I want to thank you all for watching. If you want to see more content out of me, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like what you see, be sure to leave a like. But if you want to give me some feedback and later advice, just be sure to hit that. And be sure to give me some if you wanted to give me some advice, or if you want to give a comment of your choice, be sure to leave a comment down below. And you can also check out my other videos from below as well, whether it's a stream or probably just some random video just from my random playlist. Yes, you can obviously check that as well. So anyways, this is Antonionachio saying, and I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.